Welcome back, everyone, to another No More Future. You know the drill. I'm not gonna say subscribe, but I guess you could to support this channel. You need to watch my videos. Well, it's on you pretty much. But yeah, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to No More Future, and let's get back to it. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath. I just bathed the dog. Yeah, but yeah, let's get back to the game. That's the third time I've been saying that. Oh my, it's crazy. There are computers with lit screens everywhere, as well as open folders spread across almost every desk. Their contents illegible even to you. Tidiness and order don't appear or does not appear to reign in this room, from what you can tell. I'm surprised about all the papers lying around. I thought my family was the last one left using this stuff. Paper, I think there's an advantage with hard copy versus soft copy, but I can also see the future in which we're not really using paper all that much, other than really important stuff. You know, stuff that you don't want to get hacked or leaked. But yeah, that's just on my mind. Let's get back to the game. That's rather unsurprising, sadly. People often underestimate just how much more secure physical documents are than digital ones, exactly. Unless digital things become so secure that it's like you're digitally trying to hack into a digital Fort Knox. You know, I keep doing that as a reference because that's one of the most secure places on Earth. But yeah. Pretty much, that's what I'm talking about. Mary got it exactly. It's a miracle that the feline can answer a question so easily, given that she's still busy poking her head in those drawers. However, if she doesn't mind answering your bored musings, then neither should you. Really? That's why you use them? Pretty much. Online data is basically gold waiting for a pirate to plunder it. Or a hacker, rather. A black hat specialist, you could say. But to steal or black hat programmer or something. But to steal these documents, someone first needs to enter this room. And that's harder than it sounds, I take it. Just as security downstairs. Your mood lightens somewhat by the cat's laughter. You return your mindless observation of your surroundings in search of something interesting to pass the time with. Does that happen to you guys? Like you're waiting in the room, maybe let's say your parents, you know, you're like a 12-year-old or 15, or hell, maybe you're 24 years old and your parents take you to the doctors, you know? You're just waiting in the room and you're like just looking everything in the room, you know, or in the queue, just to make your mind not be bored of something. I don't know if that's just me or not, but yeah. Going back to it. The main source of light in the room is that large lantern in the middle, with its shifting hues that illuminate the place almost perfectly despite its eccentric location and size. So it's a giant lava lamp that's like a light bulb, but it's in a lava lamp shape or form. But that's pretty cool. That's 80-ish. I could be wrong. Gotta remember, it's sleepy. That's why there's boy in my name. I'm still pretty young. I might have to change that in the future. You never saw anything like it before in your life. It's actually quite fascinating. You approach it as close as you can, staring right into its mesmerizing glow, trying to figure out its secrets. Hey, Mary. I know I never talked about it before, but what's up with this big tube in the middle of the room? Oh, that. It's a lava lamp. Oh, oh man, I still got it, man. Hey, man. What? It's a thing that used to be popular around 2 centuries ago. Real niche stuff. Found one at the museum a couple decades back. It was pretty and all, but also very small and nowhere near potent enough to light up a whole room. So I got a little creative and adapted the design a tad myself. Then I got a couple buddies from engineering to pitch in, and bam, blammo, 22nd century lava lamp. Oh, sorry, I double clicked that. Okay, interesting. You didn't take her for the sort of person who still visits museums. Then again, though you've only known her for less than a month, you can tell that she's got a massive culture hiding in that brain of hers. I see. Does it actually have lava inside? The original lava lamp employed a special wax mixer surrounded by translucent liquid. A light bulb underneath would heat up the wax, which would then rise upward in bubble-like shapes. Oh wow, never knew that. The liquid's purpose was to cool down the wax so it would fall down once its job was complete. There, the bulb warmed it up once more and the cycle continued. Sounds quite ingenious, or so you think. Old technology really is amazing in its ingenuity. So that's just simple wax then. I never would have guessed. Oh, that one? Oh no, that one's filled with real lava. So that's why it's more, it's brighter. Seriously? You can hear the firefighter siren already blaring in your brain. Did Mary mention at some point whether your body was resistant to volcanic eruptions by chance? Are you sure that's safe? Of course! About 3/8 of the contents of that lamp are pure lava. It's those particles you see flying around the tube in weird shapes and sizes. The rest is a special liquid developed by us. You know how oil and water repel each other and cannot mix? It's basically that, but it works with just about every other liquid. It forms vacuums around the lava that doesn't allow the heat to disperse, allowing it to retain both its shape and its heat. Huh, so that's it. What about the glass though? The glass is just regular lava-proof glass, and tank-proof for that matter. Like hell, I'm letting that stuff spill around the place. It'd cost a fortune to mop it all up, not to mention repairing all the damage it'd do to my office. Regular. You're not sure the glass in your old family's house could even survive getting yelled at. I'm not sure if I'd still want a whole pool of lava just laying around in my office, an anti-tank glass or not. Was this really worth all the trouble you went through to install it? Hey, if I want a big-ass lava lamp in the middle... Sorry, burping. In the middle of my office, you can bet I'm putting one in there. It looks cool, it calms my nerves, and it baffles everyone who sees it and questions my life choices. I see it as an absolute win. You take that as a no? Regardless, the glass does seem pretty sturdy. You probably wouldn't even be able to dent it with a fully charged punch, not like you'd actually try that. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Mary still fiddling around with all those drawers from earlier. Half of them are unlocked, their contents are out in the open for all to see, and she's still not done from the looks of it. Do you need any help, perchance? What? No, oh, nah. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll... Aha, there it is. It seems she's finally found what she was looking for inside the umpteenth locker she opened in her frenzy. The proud cat shows you a small black box with her company's insignia on it, with a little else to distinguish it aside from that. Carefully, Mary stuffs a small USB inside the protective layer within, then closes the box and sets it down on a nearby desk. She doesn't appear interested in restoring the room as it was as she heads back to you. There we go, finally got that troublemaker under lock and key. I'll find some time to deliver him to the AI team later. All that trouble for a simple box? It's his box, and the guys in the AI division would have torn me a new one if I didn't bring him back inside it. They really don't like disorder, those guys. Maybe she could stand to learn a few things from them, you reason? Either way, got any idea why it was behaving that way? I know B grades aren't perfect, but not much beyond that. AIs and how they work aren't really a topic taught at school. Beyond the Kronos incident. Ah, yes, of course. They'd only mention that. The one and only A grade, the one that was one step away from wiping out humanity as we know it. Good times. Well, not for this company in particular, but the realization hits you like lighting in a clear sky. Wait, that's right, Kronos was your invention, wasn't it? The startling memories come flooding back to you all at once. That's what you were researching Pandora for back at school. Oh, on the other hand, the doctor doesn't seem anywhere near as bothered by your discovery as you are. Kronos originated as a Pandora product 40 years ago. Yes, one of our finest achievements. Wait, how old is she? Ability to hack into state-of-the-art government networks and take control of 2/3 of all the nuclear warheads in the world, aside. Luckily, they caught and stopped him just in time. Sorry for the background noise, just in time. Crisis averted. Parades in the streets, yada yada yada. After that incident, both governments and people weren't all too happy with A-grade technology anymore. However, they were still intrigued by some of its less deadly features. AIs who could reprogram themselves to solve any task were still highly sought after, but the possibility of them becoming smart enough to defy their programming was too dangerous to leave. So machine learning. Advanced AI, or rather AI that they can learn to the point that it can restructure itself for the need. So is it still, does it have sentience? That's a question right there. So you left their abilities intact but altered their personality, made them dumber so they couldn't rebel anymore. Her explanation flows as fluent as a river, helping you reach her conclusion before she can even word it herself. You wonder how much dumbing down she had to do to allow you to understand it so quickly. Not dumber, crazier. Dumb AIs are useless, but crazy ones are manageable, if only slightly annoying. Oh, that makes sense why Arthur is an annoying son of a bee. You feel like that's somewhat of an understatement. Wait just a moment. So you gave me that thing knowing full well it would drive me insane? I gave it to you wondering if it would drive you insane. We're still testing your intelligence and reactions after all, and measuring your stress and sanity thresholds was rather educational. She gives you a carefree wink as she struggles with all her might to avoid saying entertaining. Oh, Mary, you psychopath. Reminds me of Inside. Was it Inside, the Netflix series? Yeah, I think it was Inside. It was like the Illuminati, except it's not. It's like its own thing. It's a satire of all those conspiracies, pretty much. Inside Job. There we go. I was like thinking Inside Out, but that was a Pixar film. Sorry. But yeah, going back to it, you take a long sigh, trying to vent some of your frustrations out that way, but that hardly makes you feel better. What she did doesn't sit well with you at all, for a plethora of reasons. Look, I didn't sign up for... Well, I mean I did, but even so, that doesn't mean you can just go around and plant weird crap in people's brains just to see how they'll react. Technically, you don't have a brain, but a... Mary, I'm not in the mood for jokes or technicalities. What if Arthur got so annoying I decided to throw myself under the train on the way here? The doctor shivers for a moment, unnerved by your hypothetical, but before returning to her usual nonchalant persona, or trying to at least. Oh come on, you sacrificed so much for a chance at new life. Are you really gonna throw it all under the bus or the train, rather just to spite a crappy AI assistant? Assuming I'm alive in the first place, can't really throw away a life I don't even have. You feel a surge of dark thoughts swarming your head, a familiar sensation which you've known even before waking up in your synthetic body and never truly got used to. Anxiety, existential crises, and depression. Yup. Before your train of thought can go any further south, however, many merry places are hand on your shoulder, turning to face you with a genuine smile on her face. Genuine. You are alive in there, Isaac. I know it. Stop trying to convince yourself otherwise. Thanks, Mary. Don't mention it. I know that my words are nothing more than temporary band-aids. That's why I'm so eager to analyze you and perform all these tests so we can finally kiss all those nasty thoughts goodbye. You feel your metaphorical heart go lighter at her soft, caring words. Her promise is weak, but it helps you calm down a little bit nonetheless. Anyway, you'll be glad to know that we won't be attempting to make you go insane again. At least for now. Last thing we want is for you to consider suicide for real, you know? Yeah. Well, that's a relief, I think. The cat gives you a couple pats on the back and smile, trying to cheer you up the only way she knows how. Simply and earnestly. Like she said, it's not a perfect solution, but knowing that she cares does help a little bit, if nothing else. By the way, since we're on the topic of helping you out and whatnot, I noticed that Arthur said something about your vision software being bugged or something. Right, you'd almost forgotten about that. Which is strange, because you can see them even now. The weird little bugs flutter around the room like butterflies, moving in tandem with the lava inside that lamp in beautiful and unpredictable ways. Yeah, don't worry about it, I hardly even noticed that, and besides, it's quite pretty to look at. Huh, really? That's odd, a little unexpected, but I'm glad you're liking it. You can still see perfectly despite it, right? Yeah, of course, it's nothing major, just a happy little distraction that's pretty to look at. If it weren't a bug, I'd be tempted to call it a feature. Ha! That'd be funny to claim, but we're scientists, not clowns, we own up to our mistakes. I'd suggest we analyze your software to try and isolate the issue, but I figure you'd have enough tests and exams in the past few weeks. Besides, you seem rather happy with it for the time being. Odd that you don't bring it up now, though. Was it always there or did it appear just this morning? I guess I'll end this right here. We're 16 minutes in. If you're new to this channel, you know the drill. Watch my other videos. Watch this one. Thanks for watching. Every view is appreciated. Subscribe, like, comment, share it to your friends, your family, your loved ones, or your non-loved ones. But yeah, see ya. Bye.